Bosch, Legacy fans are in for a treat with Reacher Season 3. As the sequel to Prime Video's Bosch, Legacy stars Titus Welliver as Harry Bosch. Mimi Rogers and Madison Lintz reprise their roles from the original series as Honey Money Chander and Madeline Maddie Bosch, respectively. The first two seasons of Bosch, Legacy focus on Bosch's work with money as his daughter made her mark as an up-and-coming patrol officer in the LAPD. Among the additional cast members during Season 2, however, was a familiar face, and one fans will see again soon in Season 3 of Reacher, veteran actor Anthony Michael Hall. Hall plays Zachary Beck in Reacher's third season. He's the father of Richard Beck, a college student who is almost kidnapped until Reacher intervenes. The titular drifter is then enlisted to work for the elder Beck and soon discovers his boss's business dealings aren't what they appear to be. In short, Beck is the bad guy, not a new role for Hall. There were elements of villain woven into his character in Bosch, Legacy. Hall's career is full of multifarious characters, making his time on Reacher even more fun to watch. When Anthony Michael Hall joined Season 2 of Bosch, Legacy in 2023, he played Special Agent Will Barron. Barron was an agent leading the task force investigating Bosch. Hall's character was described as a political animal, both capable and savvy. He has worked the circuits of power in the bureaucracy for years. Hobbling the Russian Bratva while spearheading a task force could be a career maker for him, so he takes a by any means necessary approach to his case. Special Agent Barron was in 5 episodes across Season 2, barking orders and constantly telling his agents to dig deeper. Barron is also relentless in implicating Bosch in money and Carl Rogers' murder, attempting to manipulate their friends and family just to get to them. Season 2 of Bosch, Legacy ended in a cliffhanger for Special Agent Barron. As a result, Hall's continued presence on the show was not clear, but he told Moviefone.com in June 2024. With several reminders that he couldn't go into detail, Anthony Michael Hall talked about his role in Season 3 of Reacher in June 2024. Hall said, "It's a really dynamic and interesting character, and I play him for the whole season. And there's a very interesting sort of father-son dynamic which unfurls in the Season 2, which is interesting. There may be hints as to some of Hall's goings-on in Reacher." Season 3 is based on Lee Child's book Persuader, a novel that explores Hall's character, Zachary Beck, his relationship with his son, and his smuggling operation. In Persuader, Reacher pushes to get information about Beck for the DEA, and even after it gets too dangerous to continue, refuses to back off. Hall also talked about how fatherhood has shaped some of the paternal roles he's played on screen. He described having a 1-year-old son as food for the role. The character in the show, Beck's son, is played by another young actor named Johnny Berchtold, who actually just turned 30 years old. But he looks about 20 years old, about 10 years younger. So, despite that age gap and difference, it did help me a lot because I now know the love of a father. It was very, very helpful. Reacher isn't the only place to see Anthony Michael Hall play the bad guy. Fans of Anthony Michael Hall may think of him as Farmer Ted from 16 Candles or Randy from National Lampoon's Vacation, but he's played a diverse group of characters during his long career. Hall was the obnoxious bully Jim in Edward Scissorhands, psychic teacher Johnny Smith in The Dead Zone, and reporter Mike Engel in The Dark Knight, but has recently been embracing his inner villain. Alongside Hall's role as Zachary Beck in Reacher, he appeared as another bad guy, Senator Ezekiel Swan, in 2024's Trigger Warning. For fans of Bosch, Legacy, the gritty, no-nonsense world of detective drama, there's exciting news on the horizon. While we eagerly await the next chapter in Harry Bosch's story, another hard-hitting, justice-seeking hero is gearing up to dominate the screen, Jack Reacher. With Reacher Season 3 in the works, it's shaping up to be a must-watch for fans of Bosch, Legacy, offering a similar mix of cerebral sleuthing, relentless action, and a protagonist who refuses to back down in the face of corruption. Why Reacher is the perfect follow-up to Bosch, Legacy. Bosch, Legacy continues the legacy of Michael Connelly's LAPD detective turned private investigator, Harry Bosch, played by Titus Welliver. The show's success lies in its grounded storytelling, intense character development, and a protagonist who operates with an unwavering moral compass in a world filled with deception. Meanwhile, Reacher, based on Lee Child's best-selling novels, presents another kind of hero, a nomadic former military policeman with an unyielding sense of justice. Alan Ritchson's portrayal of Jack Reacher has been widely praised for its blend of intelligence, physical dominance, and no-nonsense approach to crime solving. While Bosch and Reacher come from different backgrounds, their shared commitment to truth and justice makes Reacher an ideal show for Bosch legacy fans looking for another deep dive into crime and corruption. The similarities between Bosch and Reacher: despite their differences in approach, Bosch is more of a methodical investigator, while Reacher relies on intuition and brute force. The two characters share striking similarities. 1. Moral integrity: both men refuse to compromise their principles, no matter how much pressure they face. 2. Lone wolf mentality: while they occasionally rely on allies, they both prefer to operate independently. 3. Unstoppable drive: whether Bosch is tracking a killer or Reacher is exposing a conspiracy, neither will stop until justice is served. 4. Realistic, gritty action: Bosch legacy keeps its action sequences grounded, while Reacher brings a more visceral physicality, but both shows deliver intense, believable confrontations. What to expect in Reacher Season 3? With Reacher Season 2 taking inspiration from Bad Luck and Trouble, the 11th book in the series, speculation is high regarding which novel will form the basis for Season 3. Lee Child's books offer a wealth of material, each filled with mystery, corruption, and high-stakes action, elements that Bosch legacy fans will surely appreciate. If Season 3 follows a similar trajectory, we can expect a compelling mystery. Just like Bosch legacy, Reacher thrives on twisting plots that keep viewers guessing. No-nonsense justice: Reacher is known for his brutal yet precise method of dealing with threats, ensuring a high-stakes thrill ride. New and returning characters: just as Bosch legacy expands on familiar faces, Reacher Season 3 is likely to introduce more allies and adversaries to keep the story fresh. Why the crossover appeal? Fans of Bosch legacy are drawn to intelligent, character-driven storytelling that doesn't sacrifice realism for cheap thrills. While Reacher delivers more physical action, it remains grounded in a detailed, well-crafted narrative. Both shows emphasize the consequences of power and corruption, making them ideal companions in the crime drama genre. For Bosch legacy fans craving another deep, intricate, and action-packed series with a lead character who embodies justice at all costs, Reacher Season 3 is shaping up to be an essential watch. Get ready for another thrilling ride. Justice is coming, and it won't pull any punches. Here's your article about how Reacher Season 3 will be a treat for Bosch legacy fans. Let me know if you'd like any tweaks. Wealth of material, each filled with mystery, corruption, and high-stakes action, elements that Bosch legacy fans will surely appreciate. If Season 3 follows a similar trajectory, we can expect a compelling mystery. Just like Bosch legacy, Reacher thrives on twisting plots that keep viewers guessing. No-nonsense justice: Reacher is known for his brutal yet precise method of dealing with threats, ensuring a high-stakes thrill ride. New and returning characters: just as Bosch legacy expands on familiar faces, Reacher Season 3 is likely to introduce more allies and adversaries to keep the story fresh. Why the crossover appeal? Fans of Bosch legacy are drawn to intelligent, character-driven storytelling that doesn't sacrifice realism for cheap thrills. While Reacher delivers more physical action, it remains grounded in a detailed, well-crafted narrative. Both shows emphasize the consequences of power and corruption, making them ideal companions in the crime drama genre. For Bosch legacy fans craving another deep, intricate, and action-packed series,